If you not subscribed, please subscribe the channel and click the bell button for more videos.
Class 11 Biology Chapter 3 Plant Kingdom. Full explanation with real-life examples. Ncert. Biology. AI teacher. Hello students. Welcome back to our biology learning series. Today we are going to study Class 11 Biology Chapter 3 Plant Kingdom. In this chapter, we will understand how plants are classified inside Kingdom Plantae. We will learn about algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. Don't worry if these names look difficult. I will explain everything like a story, with real-life examples, simple questions and answers, and easy memory tricks. By the end of this lesson, you will understand how simple water plants slowly connect to advanced flowering plants. Let's begin our journey into the plant kingdom. AI teacher. Students, in the previous chapter, we studied the 5 kingdom classification proposed by Whitaker, Monera, Protista, Fungi, Animalia, and Plantae. In this chapter, we are going inside Kingdom Plantae. Earlier, many organisms with cell walls, such as fungi and some bacteria-like organisms, were placed with plants, but now they are not included in Plantae. For example, cyanobacteria are called blue-green algae, but they are not true algae under Plantae. In this chapter, we study 5 major groups of plants: algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms. Think of plant evolution like school classes. Algae are like the basic level. Bryophytes are a little more advanced. Pteridophytes have vascular tissues. Gymnosperms have seeds but no fruits. Angiosperms are the most advanced flowering plants with seeds inside fruits. First, let us understand plant classification systems. Early classification systems used simple external characters like habit, color, number of leaves, shape of leaves, and structure of andrecium. These systems were artificial because they used only a few characters. Later, natural classification systems were developed. They considered natural relationships between plants. They studied external features, internal structure, anatomy, embryology, and phytochemistry. Today, phylogenetic classification systems are more accepted because they are based on evolutionary relationships. This means plants that have a common ancestor are grouped together. Now let us enter the first group, algae. Algae are simple, chlorophyll-bearing, thalloid, autotrophic, mostly aquatic organisms. Simple meaning, algae are simple plant-like organisms that make their own food and usually live in water. Real-life example, the green slimy layer you see on water tanks, ponds, wet walls, or stones is often algae. Algae may be found in fresh water, marine water, moist soil, moist stones, and even in association with fungi as lichens. Algae show different forms. Some are colonial like wallwalks. Some are filamentous like Ulatrix and Spirogyra. Some marine algae like kelps are very large. Algae reproduce in 3 ways: vegetative reproduction by fragmentation, asexual reproduction by spores, especially zoospores, sexual reproduction by fusion of gametes. Sexual reproduction may be isogamous, gametes are similar in size, and isogamous, gametes are different in size. Oogamous, large non-motile female gamete and small motile male gamete fuse. Algae are very useful. They perform a large amount of photosynthesis and release oxygen. They are primary producers in aquatic food chains. Some algae like Porphyra, Laminaria, and Sargassum are used as food. Agar from Gelidum and Gracilaria is used to grow microbes and in ice creams and jellies. Chlorella is rich in protein and is used as a food supplement. Algae are divided into 3 classes: Chlorophyceae, green algae; Phaeophyceae, brown algae; Rhodophyceae, red algae. Chlorophyceae are green algae. They have chlorophyll A and B. They store food as starch. Their cell wall has cellulose. Examples are Chlamydomonas, wallwalks, Ulatrix, Spirogyra, and Chara. Phaeophyci are brown algae. They are mostly marine. They have chlorophyll A, C, and fucoxanthin. They store food as laminarum and mannitol. Their body may have holdfast, stipe, and frond. Examples are Ectocarpus, Dictyotha, Laminaria, Sargassum, and Fucus. Rhodophyci are red algae. They have the red pigment physerythrin. Most are marine and found more in warm areas. They store food as floridine starch. Examples are Polysiphonia, Porphyra, Gracilaria, and Gelidum. Now let us study bryophytes. Bryophytes include mosses and liverworts. They are commonly found in moist, shaded areas. Bryophytes are called amphibians of the plant kingdom. Why? Because they can live on land, but they need water for sexual reproduction. Real-life example, after rain, you may see soft green carpet-like growth on walls, rocks, or wet soil. That is often moss. Bryophytes do not have true roots, true stems, or true leaves. They have root-like, stem-like, and leaf-like structures. They are attached by rhizoids. The main plant body is gametophyte. It produces gametes. Male sex organ is antheridium. Female sex organ is archegonium. Water carries male gametes to the female organ. After fertilization, zygote forms. The zygote develops into sporophyte. The sporophyte remains attached to the gametophyte and gets nourishment from it. Bryophytes are divided into liverworts and mosses. Liverworts grow in moist shady places like stream banks, damp soil, tree bark, and deep woods. Example, Marchantia. They reproduce asexually through gemmae present in gemma cups. Mosses have two stages in the gametophyte, protonema stage and leafy stage. Examples are Funaria, Polytrichum, and Sphagnum. Sphagnum provides peat, which is used as fuel and packing material because it can hold water. Mosses also help prevent soil erosion and help in plant succession on rocks. Now let us study pteridophytes. Pteridophytes include ferns and horsetails. They are the first terrestrial plants to have vascular tissues, xylem and phloem. This is a big evolutionary step. Real-life example, ferns kept in gardens and indoor pots are pteridophytes. In pteridophytes, the main plant body is sporophyte. It has true roots, true stem, and true leaves. Their leaves may be small as in Selaginella or large as in ferns. They reproduce through spores produced in sporangia. Spores germinate to form a small gametophyte called prothallus. This prothallus needs cool, damp, shady places. Water is still needed for fertilization. So pteridophytes cannot spread everywhere like seed plants. Most pteridophytes are homosporous, meaning they produce one type of spore. But Selaginella and Salvinia are heterosporous, meaning they produce two types of spores, microspores and megaspores. Heterospory is important because it is considered a precursor to seed habit. Now let us study gymnosperms. The word gymnosperm means naked seed. In gymnosperms, ovules are not enclosed by an ovary wall. After fertilization, seeds remain exposed. So they are called naked-seeded plants. Examples, cycas, pinus, cedrus, ginkgo, sequoia. Real-life example, pine trees and pine cones are gymnosperms. Gymnosperms may be medium-sized trees, tall trees, or shrubs. Sequoia is one of the tallest tree species. Their roots are usually tap roots. In pinus, roots have fungal association called mycorrhiza. In cycas, coralloid roots are associated with nitrogen-fixing cyanobacteria. Gymnosperms are adapted to harsh conditions. In conifers, needle-like leaves reduce surface area. Thick cuticle and sunken stomata reduce water loss. Gymnosperms are heterosporous. They produce microspores and megaspores. Male cones produce pollen grains. Female cones bear ovules. Pollen grains are carried by air. After fertilization, zygote becomes embryo and ovule becomes seed. but the seed is not covered by fruit. Now let us study angiosperms. Angiosperms are flowering plants. Unlike gymnosperms, angiosperms have flowers. Their ovules are enclosed inside the ovary. After fertilization, seeds are enclosed inside fruits. Simple meaning, angiosperms are plants with flowers and fruits. Real-life examples: mango, rice, wheat, rose, sunflower, coconut, banana, neem, tomato, brinjal. Angiosperms are the largest group of plants. They are found in many habitats. They range from tiny wolfere to tall eucalyptus trees. They provide food, fodder, fuel, medicines, and many commercial products. Angiosperms are divided into two classes: dicotyledons, monocotyledons. Dicots usually have two cotyledons in the seed. Monocots usually have one cotyledon. Examples of dicots: mango, pea, sunflower, rose. Examples of monocots: rice, wheat, maize, grass, coconut. So students, this chapter shows a beautiful journey. Algae, simple aquatic plants. Bryophytes, amphibians of plant kingdom. Pteridophytes, first vascular land plants. Gymnosperms, naked seed plants. Angiosperms, flowering plants with fruits. This is the core idea of plant kingdom. Question and answer section. Q1. What are the main groups studied under plant kingdom? Algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. Q2. What are algae? Algae are chlorophyll-bearing, simple, thalloid, autotrophic, mostly aquatic organisms. Q3. Give examples of green algae. Chlamydomonas, volvox, ulathrix, spirogyra, and chara. Q4. What are the three classes of algae? Chlorophyceae, phaeophyceae, and rhodophyceae. Q5. Why are bryophytes called amphibians of the plant kingdom? Because they can live on land, but they need water for sexual reproduction. Q6. Give examples of bryophytes. Marchantia, Funaria, Polytrichum, and Sphagnum. Q7. What is protonema? Protonema is the first stage in the life cycle of moss, developing directly from a spore. Q8. What are pteridophytes? Pteridophytes are the first terrestrial plants with vascular tissues, xylem and phloem. Q9. Give examples of pteridophytes. Salagonella, Equisetum, Salvinia, Pteris, and Adiantum. Q10. What is heterospory? Heterospory is the production of two types of spores, microspores and megaspores. Q11. Why is heterospory important? It is important because it is considered a precursor to seed habit. Q12. What are gymnosperms? Gymnosperms are naked seeded plants where ovules are not enclosed by an ovary wall. Q13. Give examples of gymnosperms. Cycas, Pinus, Cedrus, Ginkgo, and Sequoia. Q14. What are angiosperms? Angiosperms are flowering plants where seeds are enclosed inside fruits. Q15. What are the two classes of angiosperms? Dicotyledons and monocotyledons. Real-life examples for students. Algae, green layer on pond water, water tank, wet wall, or aquarium glass. Bryophytes, moss growing like a green carpet on wet walls, rocks, or shaded soil. Pteridophytes, fern plants used for decoration in homes and gardens. Gymnosperms, pine tree and pine cone in hill stations. Angiosperms, mango tree, rice plant, coconut tree, rose plant, sunflower. Easy memory trick to remember plant groups in order. ABPGA. A. Algae. B. Bryophytes. P. Pteridophytes. G. Gymnosperms. A. Angiosperms. Memory sentence. A brave plant grows again. End dialogue. AI teacher. So students, today we completed class 11 biology chapter 3 plant kingdom. We learned how plants are classified from simple algae to advanced flowering plants. Remember this order clearly. Algae right pointing arrow, bryophytes right pointing arrow, pteridophytes right pointing arrow, gymnosperms right pointing arrow, angiosperms. Algae are simple and mostly aquatic. Bryophytes need water for reproduction. Pteridophytes are the first vascular plants. Gymnosperms have naked seeds. Angiosperms have flowers and fruits. If you understand this plant journey, the whole chapter becomes easy. In the next video, we will continue with more biology lessons in simple English. Like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for easy biology learning. Thank you, students. Keep learning and keep observing nature. Tamil story like narration.
தலைப்பு தாவர உலகத்தின் பயணம். ஒரு நாள் ஒரு மாணவன் மழைக்கு பிறகு தனது வீட்டின் அருகில் நடந்து கொண்டிருந்தான். சுவரில் பச்சை நிறமாக ஒரு மென்மையான படலம் இருந்தது. குளத்தின் நீரில் பச்சை பாசி இருந்தது. ஒரு மூலையில் பாசி மாதிரி மாஸ் வளர்ந்திருந்தது. வீட்டில் ஒரு ஃபர்ன் பிளான்ட் இருந்தது. தூரத்தில் பைன் ட்ரீ படம் புத்தகத்தில் பார்த்திருந்தான். தோட்டத்தில் மேங்கோ ட்ரீ, ரோஸ் பிளான்ட் இருந்தது. அவன் யோசித்தான், இவை எல்லாம் தாவரங்கள்தான். ஆனால் ஏன் எல்லாம் ஒரே மாதிரி இல்லை? அப்போது AI பயாலஜி டீச்சர் சொன்னார், இதுதான் பிளான்ட் கிங்டம் சாப்டர் அண்ட் முக்கியமான கேள்வி. எல்லா தாவரங்களும் ஒரே மாதிரி இல்லை. அவை வளர்ச்சி, உடல் அமைப்பு, வாஸ்குலர் டிஷ்யூ, சீட், ஃப்ளவர் போன்ற அடிப்படையில் பிரிக்கப்படுகின்றன. டீச்சர் முதலில் குளத்தில் இருக்கும் பச்சை பாசியை காட்டினார். இதுதான் ஆல்கி. இது சிம்பிள் பிளான்ட் லைக் ஆர்கனிசம். பெரும்பாலும் தண்ணீரில் வாழும். தானே உணவு தயாரிக்கும். பிறகு சுவரில் இருக்கும் மாஸ் ஐ காட்டினார். இது பிரையோஃபைட். இதை பிளான்ட் கிங்டம் அண்ட் ஆம்பிபியன் என்று சொல்வார்கள். ஏன் தெரியுமா? இது நிலத்தில் வாழ முடியும். ஆனால் செக்ஷுவல் ரீப்ரொடக்ஷன் க்கு தண்ணீர் தேவை. பிறகு வீட்டில் இருக்கும் ஃபர்ன் பிளான்ட் ஐ காட்டினார். இது டெரடோஃபைட். இது மிகவும் முக்கியமானது. ஏனெனில் இது வாஸ்குலர் டிஷ்யூ, சைலம் அண்ட் ஃப்ளோயம் கொண்ட முதல் நில தாவரங்களில் ஒன்று. இதற்கு ட்ரூ ரூட், ஸ்டெம், லீவ்ஸ் இருக்கும். பிறகு பைன் கோன் படம் காட்டினார். இது ஜிம்னஸ்பெர்ம். ஜிம்னஸ்பெர்ம் என்றால் நேக்கட் சீட். இதன் சீட் ஃப்ரூட் குள் மூடப்படாமல் வெளியில் இருக்கும். பிறகு மேங்கோ ட்ரீ மற்றும் ரோஸ் பிளான்ட் ஐ காட்டினார். இவை ஆஞ்சியோஸ்பெர்ம்ஸ். இவை ஃப்ளவரிங் பிளான்ட்ஸ். சீட் ஃப்ரூட் குள் இருக்கும். நம்முடைய உணவு, பழம், காய்கறி, பூக்கள் பெரும்பாலும் ஆஞ்சியோஸ்பெர்ம்ஸ் தான். மாணவன் சிரித்து சொன்னான், சார், இப்போ புரிகிறது. பிளான்ட் கிங்டம் என்பது ஆல்கி லிருந்து ஃப்ளவரிங் பிளான்ட்ஸ் வரை ஒரு பெரிய ஜேர்னி மாதிரி. டீச்சர் சொன்னார், சரியாக சொன்னாய். இந்த ஆர்டர் ஐ நினைவில் வைத்துக்கொள். ஆல்கி வலதுபுறம் நோக்கிய அம்பு, பிரையோஃபைட்ஸ் வலதுபுறம் நோக்கிய அம்பு, டெரடோஃபைட்ஸ் வலதுபுறம் நோக்கிய அம்பு, ஜிம்னோஸ்பெர்ம்ஸ் வலதுபுறம் நோக்கிய அம்பு, ஆஞ்சியோஸ்பெர்ம்ஸ். இதுதான் தாவர உலகத்தின் அழகான பயணம்.
Dear students, if you like simple study videos, chapter explanations, question and answer practice, and easy revision notes, please subscribe to our channel, save this playlist, and continue learning step by step. Your support motivates us to create more useful study-related videos. Thank you for watching, and keep learning.